welcome back to the Armenian Museum of America. I'm Gary Lind-Sinanian, the curator, and I'd like to share with you another couple of objects from our collection. These are examples of cocoon work. This is a silkworm cocoon. It's actually very durable, and you can hear the dead larvae rattling inside it. In order to make silk, you take a cocoon. This is all one thread that's wrapped around and around and around, that's woven by the larvae. And then, of course, and you took this thread and you could find the end of it and start pulling. It's actually several hundred yards, this one thread. This is how you make silk. You find the threads, you pull them out, and you weave the things together, and you get silk threads in order to make clothing. However, you have to let some of them, you boil the cocoons when you do that, before soften it up, then you do that. However, you have to let some of them escape because you need the adults in order to lay eggs for your next generation of silkworms. So what happens is they bite their way, or you cut a little bit as a startup thing there, then they chew their way out, and they lay the eggs, and you get more silkworms. But the cocoons are now broken because the silkworm escaped from it. It's broken, so you cannot unravel it. In the Far East, they throw them away, but in the Middle East, what is done is the Armenians take these broken cocoons and they can cut them into little shapes. And with these shapes, they sew them down to make embroidery. And these are two examples right here. Both of this one was made in 1906 and 1903. And these are, of course, the silkworm cocoons there. And they use bullion stitch with this in order to help create the vines for these flowers and leaves. These were usually made with this kind of a wreath design because you would take somebody's photograph and glue it in the middle of the piece. And so this is a way of honoring the person whose photograph you're using. This particular piece, the piece is missing here, so probably at a later date, somebody wanted that photograph, and when they try to take it out, it ruined that middle fabric. So just cut the fabric away to create this heart shape there. But this was originally probably a photograph in this piece here. And this piece was recently donated to us by Sue Salvamani, and this piece was actually donated by one of my wife's cousins, Carol Tack. But they both of that genre. This is very typical of Fundy-Siclay work. They didn't just use silkworm cocoons. We have a number of these pieces done with regular embroidery. Very popular, not just in Armenia. It's a very popular that time period in many cultures. But the Armenians were very distinctive because we used the cocoons in the work as a form of art. The Armenian Museum is here to share our stories, our history, our culture with the public. We thank you for joining us, and we hope if you go onto our website, you'll see many other short clips talking about other artifacts in our collections. Until next time, stay safe.